shit I shouldn't have, but never forgot it though. Brothers on the corner selling crack like it was not a though. Walk inside.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Sumomocho coming at you guys with another video, and today I got a shooting tutorial for you guys because I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube where people post a shooting tutorial with false good shooter or good jump shots, and they give bad tips and whatever. I'm gonna be giving you guys good tips with a list of my favorite jump shots that'll most likely work for you. So the first jump shot I want to show off is Release 1. Release 1 is a really good jump shot. It's quick, it's simple. It lags a little bit on the park, but if you get used to the lag, you could actually use the lag to your advantage. See in the video, I'm getting green lights basically all the time. It's a good jump shot for getting green lights. However, the only problem with it is if you don't get a green light and you see a little bit of white, it's very likely the shot's not going to go in. The second jump shot I want to show you guys is Release 22, my bad, Release 22. And this jump shot used to be really big in 2K16, however, when 2K17 came out, for whatever reason, it just died, and that's in good reason. It lags in the park, and you don't get a lot of green lights with this. However, it's a good release due to the fact that even with a white, the ball will likely go in. Like, as you see, my very first shot with it was white, and the ball went in. And you even do get some green lights in there, as seen right there. You get some green lights, and this does work on the park, all right? So don't think that I'm just showing you guys some, bad shots. The second jump shot that I want to be showing you guys is Release 91. This release, I feel like kinda resembles Rudy Gay's release. Both of them are good releases, by the way. But this jump shot, you get a lot of greens with, all right? It works on the park. It rarely lags. You get a lot of greens with this release. The ball will go in even on a white. This release is an all-around just great release. A lot of people use it on the park. So yeah, you might want to use this one. This is a good release, and don't think this video is just going to be me showing you the releases. I'm going to be giving you guys the tips as well. So if you wanna see the tips, skip a little later in the video, and you'll see. The second to last jump shot I want to show you guys is Rudy Gay. This is the one that I said resembled Release 91 a lot. It doesn't lag too much on the park, and a lot of people use it, but I do, however, have a specific archetype I recommend you use this on. If you use this on a stretch big, I promise you'll be getting green lights basically every time. It's OP with the stretch big. And you know what, even if you're one of those glass cleaners that pulls up those mid-ranges, this release will work for you. I promise you that. And if it doesn't, you might just want to release early, because I found myself releasing a little too late with this release. The best release in this game is High School 1, and for that, I'm also going to show you guys a little bit of proof on park right now. This is the one I'm going to be demonstrating, so I'm not going to really show you guys on my court too much, alright? So here you guys go. Alright, so here's some High School 1 gameplay. I didn't really cut it up too much, so I'm just giving you guys some footage from a night or two ago. But, there's still some good highlights in here shooting-wise. So here's High School 1, alright? High School 1, you don't need a release perfect. The funny thing, you get a lot of green lights with this, but even a white, as seen right there, boom, goes in. And that was a horrible release. I could have released that way better, but I didn't. I released it horribly. And it still went in. And you get a lot of green lights with this as well. But yeah, so that's High School 1. High School 1 is just overpowered. A lot of people should use it. When people ask me what it is, most of the time I tell them it's High School 1. That's the one I've been using for the past month, and that's the one you've probably seen me in a stream or whatever when High School 1 is the way to go. Anyway, here's some tips on shooting, because I know this video is getting a little long, but I did title this the shooting tutorial, so I might as well give you guys an actual, besides the jump shots, I'm going to give you guys some steps on how to become better at sharpshooting. So one of the ways you're going to get better at sharpshooting is don't shoot in people's face. You will not see in this whole entire clip, you will not see me shoot in somebody's face. It doesn't work. You'll shoot in somebody's face, and I promise you the ball 9 out of 10 times will miss, alright? If you shoot with open, if you use the power of screens, because most of the time if you're a sharpshooter, you're not going to be able to make your own space. However, there is a method where you can make space. This method is you go into the post, and you, right when you let go of post, you hold R2 and move the analog in the direction you want to go. That's a speed boost for sharpshooting. That most of the time gets you open. Once you get open, use one of these jump shots that I showed you, and you'll most likely make the shot. That's one of the ways you can make your own space. However, it's very minimal to make your own space considering you're a sharpshooter and your speed's low. You're going to want to use the power of screens. If you take the screen right, if you try to trick the defender on the screen, or if you try to fake like you're going in, but then you come back out, those will all work on creating you space. Because all you need is a little bit of space. You're a sharpshooter, all right? You'll knock down the shots with any of these releases I told you how to do, all right? That's my first step to becoming a great sharpshooter. Second step, and this one's crucial, is you gotta release early, okay? Release early. Because I hear a lot of people holding it too long because they're waiting for the bar to get to the end. And you gotta realize that park is delayed. Park is delayed. So, on my court, you could be getting all these green lights. Release it just how you were releasing it on my court. Don't release it any different. Don't wait for the bar to be down, because what happens is you'll wait for the bar to go down and they'll say that you're super late. If you release it just like how you were releasing it on my court, the ball, or the meter, my bad, will go into a green light and you'll make it. As long as you release it on my court, don't release it any differently if you're on the park, all right? That's crucial step. And the ball will go in like 9 out of 10 times by doing that. My third step is you gotta use your badges, because I know a lot of people out there don't want to grind for the badges and whatever. If you're gonna grind for badges, go for limitless range. All right, limitless range is the most important one. Limitless range and deep range deadeye. All right, you could get deep range deadeye, but that doesn't mean shooting people's face. The ball's not going to go in, even with deep range deadeye. The ball's not going to go in. All right, you'll never see me just shooting somebody's face for no reason in this whole entire clip. Okay, I always wait until there's a lot of room, and then I shoot. Then you give yourself a chance to actually use the jump shots and try to get these green lights, because if you're shooting in somebody's face, regardless of how good you release it, most likely the ball's not going to go in. So you got to wait until you have a good amount of space. So yeah, and then the fourth step, this step is crucial. So you get the badges, right? And let's say you get limitless range and deep range deadeye, like I said, okay? Use them. For example, if you get corner specialist, go to the corner and shoot a 3. Because you have quarter specialists for a reason. Limitless range, most of my clips you'll see in this whole entire video are all limitless range. Because I hate to say it, but it's true. I don't know why 2K makes no sense, but for whatever reason, I make more shots from half court than I make from the line. Shoot deep shots if you have limitless range, because for whatever reason, that just makes your guy so OP. I don't know why, but it's true. I really don't know what to tell you, but that's the truth. And the fifth and final step is player attributes and whatever. If you want to be a sharpshooter, don't upgrade your mid-range. Don't upgrade your mid-range. I'll show you guys in a different video or whatever that I have no mid-range stats. My 3-point stat is all the way up, but my mid-range stats don't exist. I maybe upgraded it twice. Mid-range doesn't matter, to me at least. Even if you have a good 3-point range, or if you master your shot, you'll make the mid-range regardless. So don't worry about the mid-range too much. I'd stick to upgrading your defense, your layups, your threes, and your rebounding. That's what I did. And if you do that, you should be in business. And also try to make him 6'4". My guy is 6'4", 175. If you want to make your guy exactly like mine, which I'm okay with, yeah, make him 6'4", 175. Boost out the stats that I told you to boost, and you should be fine. And play like how I play. Look at that white light, bang, and it was a white. Okay, high school one's just overpowered, alright? So that's basically all the steps I have to show you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe, comment, what video you want to see out of me next. And this has been Sumomocho, and I'm out.
It's coming, Dad. 100 for the walkthrough. I'm not who you talk to. Drive by, what you up? Nigga, that's a carpool. Spin